Hey everybody, welcome to Sweet Willie's Kitchen. Hope everybody's doing well. It's a rainy Saturday morning during golf season, which means we've got some videos to do. I've had one of my good supporters, the folks at EnoKing, that you probably saw with the chopping block, had also sent me a new knife for them to do a review on, and this one is the 7-inch Nakiri knife. If you remember, we had the big the Serbian knife, and then this nice wonderful cleaver knife. I love their products, and I like the look, I like the finish. It's a little departure from what I used to prefer, but I'm really digging on these. So these are an Asian style knife, and we come in their wonderful box. Need to say, I'll have the link on where this can be found. You could also visit the EnoKing store, where they've got a bunch of other products that I'm sure you'll like, putting together a really nice knife collection. But this guy right here is more of a medium duty knife. This is the 7-inch Nakiri knife, and comes all wrapped up in plastic, and we've got our edge on here. And if you take a look at it, okay, we've got a 7-inch, it's a 7-inch blade, okay, it's 5 layers. We start off with a hard steel core, and then we wrap it in softer other metals in the forging process and hammering process. So if you really get in there, you could probably get an idea of what we're talking about with the layers on it. So we've got a rosewood handle, and we've got an ebony bolster. It's got a nice, good handle. I've got some pretty big hands, so there's two things that I'm always concerned about is weight and the handle, more for safety purposes. And this has got a real good balance to it. Feels good when you're holding it. You could actually feel it coming through whatever the product is. So it holds a nice edge. This is more of a chopping, cutting. We're not doing any fine work on these guys, but in many cases we're really not. You've got your instruction packet here that has all your cleaning instructions, your warnings, all in the different languages, to who they sell to. And they've got this little thing in plastic that I'm wondering what it is, so let's open it up and see what it is. It's a cleaning, it's a polishing, it's a cleaning. There we go, keep that, there we go. Let me wash this off. I've got a little demonstration today. We are doing chimichurri sauce, which is, we're now in the summertime, so we've got our barbecue season. This is one of the best barbecue dressings to put on any grilled meats that I've found in quite some time, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. But let me wash this up. When I get them back, we'll start on this, and we'll demonstrate and use the knife to make the chimichurri. So, be right back. We're going to start off with some finely chopped parsley, about ½ a cup worth. So that's generally right about there. We'll put that off to the side, and we're just going to just keep on doing a regular chop on this thing. The blade has a good, as you can see, the blade has a little round, so we can get that good rocking motion. And we want a real fine chop on this, okay? A real fine chop. Now, the recipe that we're going to show you will probably yield about a cup or so worth of this. So if you're doing a large group, you might want to double the numbers. So we're getting a real nice fine chop on the parsley. Let's see what we're doing here. Now you can really feel this cutting. Remember how important it is. The safest knife is a sharp knife. That way we're not doing putting any undue stress on ourselves that'll cause any slippage. Okay, I think that's a nice fine chop. Alright. A little more over here. Okay, we're good. Okay, next we're going to do like a medium-sized chili. Okay, medium-sized chili or a red pepper or so. I'm not a real big fan of the heat. Maybe just a little bit of heat. So we'll make sure we clean this out. Okay, we'll get the seeds out and we'll get the spines out. That way we could taste the fruit of the pepper, and you know, keep the heat down to a minimum. So we'll take these veins out. Got the seeds out. Okay, there's that. Here's the rest of the pepper. Well, I would highly recommend soap and water when you're done cooking. If you plan on touching your eyes or any other sensitive areas of the body. So, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna get let's get a nice little chop going on here. Nice little slice. There we go. That looks good. That feels good. You can really feel the weight of this knife as it goes down. Okay, small pieces, almost like a julienne. Okay, and then real fine chop. I'm just going to add a little bit of more flavor, a little bit of warmth. Yeah, this is an excellent knife for your vegetables, for chopping. You know, for those not you know, everybody has their own taste on knives. So, you know, feel a knife, test it out. And what's one nice thing about Amazon, if it's not for you, you know, their return policy is wonderful. So we're also going to use 4 cloves of garlic, good 4 cloves of garlic. So what I like to do, and this is a test of a knife here, I'll come down to 1. I'll start that before I start chopping it up. Okay, that helps break down the fibers. Also gets the garlic from, if it's too big, it can be a little harsh. Keep a nice fine mince. All right, we want minced garlic. You can always get the jarred stuff, but I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but why get jarred when you can use all this at the ready? And don't worry if the pepper's in there. It's all going in the same place. So. Okay, so there's our cutting demonstration of the knife. So, start off with a bowl. Let's move this out of the way. Let's start off with a bowl. We're going to start off with a 1/2 cup of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar. We have 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. Put that in there. Then we add our garlic. And our peppers. And they said about 1/2 cup. I'd say about a handful of our parsley. I'm going to whisk this all together. No. Almost like it's going to make a paste here. Now what they recommend you do, we cover it, wait about 2 hours, let the flavors get together, and then we're ready to use it. We'll mix this up, and then we'll let that set in the refrigerator for about 2 hours or so. Now, you could when you grill your meats the way you would normally do, salt, pepper, olive oil, whatever on the grill, this gets, you know, ladled over. You could put it on a sandwich or so. It's a wonderful flavor. The parsley, and the peppers, and the garlic, and the red wine vinegar adds a little tap to it. I decided to use it as a marinade, and I put some sirloin steak in this, so I'm going to throw this on the grill for lunch today, and it makes a wonderful topping. Like I said, use it on any types of meat. It is perfect. So we put everything together by using our 7-inch Nakiri knife from EnoKing. And again, I can't stress it enough. We've got our good 5 layers, hammered steel, rosewood handle, ebony bolster, full tang all the way through. Feels good, great, nice lightweight, good for chopping, got the rocking motion, all the things you want in a good all-purpose knife. And when we clean it, which we just did, we are going to put it in our knife block. So we're all set, ready to go for our next use. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the folks from EnoKing for sending me these wonderful products. I hope we were able to learn something, and I hope you may have found something to do with your grilling. So again, from me, from my kitchen, hope everybody's all well. That was the mailman. Hope everybody's all well, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.